By the time I would like to call Jyoti Luthra ma'am, Bhavna Chibba ma'am, Ratna Kanduri ma'am. Please come forward. Yeah, just need to get from DAV staff, please, can anyone please come before us? Anyone from DAV school, teachers, please come forward. Please, it's my humble request. First speaker, please. Alta ma'am, please come forward. I know everybody is very hungry, but I'm requesting all of you, big round of for yourself, not for us, for yourself, please. Okay. Bhavna Chibba ma'am, she is principal of Labyrinth School from Gurgaon. Next one is Ratna Kanduri ma'am. She is from Vedas International School from Gurgaon. Thank you, sir. Now over to Anthony, sir. Yeah, it's okay. It is okay. Rakesh sir, please come forward. And I am just requesting only take 3 minutes, not more than that, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. All the deadlines set. I won't take much time, I promise. I have jotted down a few points in my phone that I would love to mention here. First of all, big thanks to all the visionaries, dignitaries sitting here, and thanks to IUEF, Jain sir, especially bringing, as always, bringing together all these visionaries and educationists to bring something as a change in the society. So a big thanks to Jain sir, and I would appreciate Ms. Mikey and Mr. Praveen. While listening to you, both of you, I was thinking about the bridge which Shubhankar sir was talking about. I believe, yes, there are two different worlds we see, Finland and India. But at the same time, when Finland is talking about how learning should be joyful, at the same time, India, not today, but the ancient India.
Hi, Andy. Good morning. So, all are here. I think you'll be seeing the screen now. Yeah. You can start.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, let's start. So, hi everyone. I'm Anthony Sundstrom. I'm an entrepreneur. I worked in the energy industry, the gaming industry, and I've mentored startups globally. And I consider myself as a mentee, and I'm learning every day. At the moment, I'm running
This meeting is being recorded.
A logistics and transportation company, and we have shipments all over the world daily. Today, I want to share why Finland is such a great place for innovation And what I've seen from 3 incredible batches from Indian school students that I've had the pleasure to mentor here. As we start, Finland is a small country in far north in Europe. We have long, cold winters. In the northern part of Finland, we might have a couple of months without no sunshine, and students are walking to school in minus 20 degrees. So out of this environment, we developed something special that we have a known word in Finnish called sisu. I don't know, have you heard that word before? Sisu, like quickly translated, it means inner strength, grit, and the courage to keep going even when everything seems against you. It's not just a word, it's a part of who we are here in Finland. And I think that word gives us the mindset that drives our innovation. When Finland was in deep economic crisis in the 1990s, I don't know, have you heard of a company called Nokia? It was in the 80s, a rubber boot factory. They made Wellington boots, and it transitioned to one of the biggest mobile phone companies in the world and managed to connect billions of people worldwide. It was actually one of my first workplaces also when I was like 20 years old. I think that gives a great basis for innovation. But then I think the second crucial part of our success has been our education system. It's built so that everyone has the same opportunity. All school levels in Finland, from lower grades to university, are free. Everyone has the same opportunity to succeed. So if you want to be a doctor, an entrepreneur, you have all the support in the world, and it's only up to your own determination and your willingness to do the work for your goals. And all of our universities and almost lower schools have startup hubs and incubators and accelerators and these kind of workshops where like-minded people can come and solve real-life problems that interest them. I've been myself to 3 different accelerators as a startup partner and a founder. I've mentored 5 different accelerators, and it's been really fascinating to see how the founders of Supercell, Angry Birds, Bolt, that's now DoorDash, that all of the people that have founded those companies come back to the schools, to the accelerators, and they give back to the community, and they mentor the founders. So it's a really special moment to have, for example, Supercell's Ilkka Paananen telling you like what you need to do better and questioning your decisions. So it grows a lot. And even like one of the most successful venture capitalist companies in Finland, Lifeline Ventures, they wrote a book about how to start a startup and how to succeed on it a couple of weeks ago. They donated the book to everyone aged 14 to 15 years old, just to support the Finnish ecosystem and the innovation. I also wanted to give an example of my friend and a fellow founder who is also from India. His name is Shashi. He was a director at Microsoft, and he wanted to follow his passion and become an entrepreneur. So he's 40 years old, a Microsoft director, and he calculated that his best chances to succeed as an entrepreneur is to go to university here in Finland, Aalto ES, and build something new from there. He met another Indian founder, Amit, in school, and I just heard that together they just signed their first client for a pilot for a autonomous robot that unloads containers. I think this is the kind of boldness this program inspires, but we give the possibility to the children in such an early phase. And I can say deep from my heart, me, Shashin, Amit, we all wish we could have started earlier. And we've never had such a chance as these children have to participate in the Life Logic course in Finland and Estonia. So I've seen 3 different batches now, and I've witnessed these young, fantastic people gain a tremendous advantage in their lives through this program. I was first amazed at their maturity and curiosity. Many of them had never built a business idea before. They were really raw talent. Yet, just 1 week, they learned to pitch, create, and collaborate. Some ideas that I witnessed could become real businesses tomorrow if they wanted to pursue it. Others tackle global challenges like data center water usage. One team designed a solution like eco-bricks made out of recycled plastic to help lower emissions in the construction industry. Another built a platform to help young people gamify lowering of personal emissions. At this age, I was playing soccer all the time, and I wish that I would have had an opportunity to go learn from a other culture and build a strong foundation to my future. But I don't think that the kids, they weren't just pitches. They were solutions born from empathy. They had great challenges that they really overcome together with their fellow classmates. And when I mentor young founders, I always tell them that innovation is not about having all the right answers. It's about asking better questions. That's how I usually started everything, by not knowing anything, but willing to find out the right questions to ask. The students here reminded me of that. They really questioned everything. Why is it done this way? Could it be done better? Who does it really serve? And this mindset, we have curiosity mixed with courage, is exactly what the world needs. I worked in Europe, Asia, Australia, US, South America, and I say this with confidence that when the Finnish structure meets another culture, like we facilitate with the Indian creativity and the matureness of the students, that I've just seen magic happen. That I'm always proud to join the program again and again. And I think in Finland we really bring clarity and process, and the students that you have bring speed and imagination. And together we have built ideas that none of them could have created alone. I think that this is the real power of global collaboration. Not just being within one border of a country with similar kind of people, but learning with each other over different countries. So I think that this program is more than a competition. I think these are small testing laboratories for the children for the future, where young people practice leadership, empathy, and resilience before they even enter the workforce or create a new unicorn startup. And this gives me hope, because when I see the next generation using their creativity and so easy-goingly connects with other cultures, just not to make money, but to make meaning, and they dare to say what they want to build and to speak about their dreams, then we're really in good hands. Like I've said a lot before, at such a young age, to learn, innovate, and compete, I think that's something very few people ever experience. My first pitch competition was like when I was 29, and these children have done similar things at the age of 50. When I was there, I could say that these children, I could describe them that it was a nervous situation, but they had the courage, the humility, and in the end, they were also, I could see the joy from their faces. And as my closing words, I'm really proud to be a part of this program, proud to support the teachers and mentors and the founders behind it, and proud to see the next generation shaping a more innovative and sustainable world. Together, we're not just building startups, we're building the future. Together, cross-border. Thank you.
Thank you so.
Hello, thank you. Ma'am has to catch flight and she has to leave by 2:15. So she is ready to take 5 questions. So quickly, can we have 5 questions? I think Mr. Sir has been writing many questions, so you can ask questions. Mike, if we can provide the mic, please.
Perhaps also Kareem wants to join.
Mr. Sir, ऐसे पूछिए पटेल जी, Mike.
I was just going through the booklet was given here, and there were 2 codes given, 2,95,000, 1,65,000 for teachers training, and 2,95,000 for the students eligible.
So my question is actually looking at the environment, Indian environment. Sometimes these money, even if they are very conscious about education and they belong to a group of family having a lot of wealth, still they hesitate to invest, because free, anything given in India, everybody is ready to accept. But the moment we have to invest, we start putting a lot of questions. And we principals, we are supposed to be answering such questions before we actually make these programs successful. So this, what all is included in this 295 or 165, number one. Number two, that there are 2 concepts. One is going to Finland and acquiring certain exposure and getting some education, coming back and continuing the life in India. Other aspect is going to Finland, this is for the children perspective, going to Finland and trying to get education there and trying to settle down there as well. So is the Finland also thinking in the same line? So that when we talk to the children or a group of parents, we can make them clear about it.
Yeah, thank you so much for the question. So the International Future Boot Camp, which happens in Finland and Estonia, this is for immersive program which really provides lots of value to the students and for their future. So in this fees for the program are the flight costs included, the airfare to Finland, the accommodation in a 4-star hotel, the visa costs, Schengen visa, also the university course and certification with all sorts of workshops, mentors from Finland, the professors University of Helsinki, all entry tickets to the in the program points. Then also a cruise to Estonia, to the capital city Tallinn in Estonia. The students will visit 3 universities in Finland and Estonia. They get to know about the European universities as well. They have lots of inspiration, and they will really transform throughout this journey. There will be some virtual lessons also in advance before the journey starts. And here, as the students from Faridabad start in this region, there's also the Finland embassy in Delhi, which they will visit before they take a flight to Helsinki. And they really have not only these 7 days. It's a transformational program which will prepare the students for the future. And this will be a value which carry across their lives to make them successful and happy throughout their life. And the students will receive a certification from the University of Helsinki, Center for Continuing Education, which will also add a lot of value to their profile.
As I told about my exchange program when I went to Germany in 2014, so we didn't make them to stay in hotels. So is it possible for you also, like initially, to start this program? Because student exchange program is they want to be staying in the hotel. Like they should get some host family. As my daughter, she went to Germany last year. She didn't stay in hotel. She got one host family, and the host family, they took care of her all expenses. She had to pay only her airfare. So I think to begin with this, initially this type of program, if you start, then you can have good number of students and teachers as well and principals. Yeah, because we are doing it with one of my friends, he is doing with Germany. So when Germans they come to India, so Indian students they look after their all the expenses like their accommodation, their stay and their sightseeing, as you are talking about that they'll be visiting different universities. So we did the same when we went. We go to Germany. I personally went to Germany. So I request you to look after it and to start like this. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your suggestion. The International Future Boot Camp is not an exchange program as you may have experienced before. This is an immersive journey, an immersive program with a certification from the University of Helsinki, the #1 university in Finland. And we have created an environment with the also hotel experience where it's associated with like a business center and where the workshops also take place. They will also go to business accelerators and the cultural exploration. The cultural exchange happens on a different level than a pure exchange program where the students stay at a home and also experience lessons at a school. Yes, in this program, the students will also interact with Finnish students, but it's not a pure exchange program. Yeah.
I mean, extension to what Vijay ma'am said, I would just like to suggest that if university can provide the accommodation, since university is providing the certificates to the students, so in case if it is possible, the students could stay in the hostels. I think that will be quite beneficial for the students as well as the university also.
We can definitely consider, and I can speak with the University of Helsinki, if we can make a special cohort happening for Faridabad where the students might be able to stay at the University of Helsinki. That can be considered, definitely. Thank you.
It's my suggestion, like I'm working with British Council for the last 25 years. So how the British Council is facilitating such programs, they are providing the sponsorship to a few of the students, and they are exchanging not only the educational but cultural exchanges are happening in the schools. And initially they are being started as a pen pals or digital exchanges, and now it is going on. Now, when we are talking about this particular program, here the principal or the school leaders, they are going to pick and choose and are making the certain parents to convince for such kind of programs to go ahead. So it is my suggestion, when we start with some foundational educational and cultural exchanges may be facilitated through the embassy or the education departments of the Finland. In that way, there will be a bigger exposure to both sides schools. And the students and the parents, they may feel motivated, and then it will be much easier to have a continuous exchange in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just Mikey. Let her give the answer, sir.
Mikey, she has to leave for this right now. She is right when we So before that, ma'am, we would like to do one thing. Let's do this second participation. Okay, this one, but she is very late.
I didn't hear a question. There was, it was more a statement. It was a statement. I mean, it's always, first of all, good to listen and to hear about perspectives, and then we can discuss within the team what we can adopt as within these suggestions.
The last question, this is the last question.
Right. Thank you, Mikey. You have been really great. You have been facing the questions really bravely, you know. And no, there's one question I want to understand: that how much of this is actually coming from the Finnish government, and how much is this actually from the university? And secondly, how far has the government gone in establishing an understanding with Indian government to, you know, actually being very serious about cross-cultural, I mean this student exchange relationship?
So this initiative was created by the University of Helsinki, the #1 university in Finland, in collaboration with Lifeology. Together, University of Helsinki and Lifeology created this curriculum 2030, and it was launched by the Consul General Erika Falkström by the beginning of this year. And there is support also from the Finland embassy and also the embassy of India in Finland is very well accustomed with this initiative and program, and we have support from the embassy, for example, in facilitating getting the visas for the students who want to participate in this International Future Boot Camp in Finland. But the initiative and the program itself was created in a joint collaboration by the University of Helsinki Center for Continuing Education and Lifeology as the local partner in the Middle East and India. Thank you.
So please bear with us for 5 minutes for the certificate. It's really very important. So I would request ma'am to please start the meeting and be fast, little fast. Sorry.
So we all have to be very fast because ma'am has to catch the flight. So here, first one in number, may I request Dr. Vijay Lakshmi to please come forward. I request Mr. Jayant. I request Mr. Parmeshwar to be here. Dr. Anita Gautamji, Miss Jyoti Daya, Mr. Rajan Gautam, Alka Arora. I don't think clapping should stop. It should go on. Miss Alka Arora. Miss Jyoti Daya. Miss Alpana Dobhal. Miss Bhavna Kaur. Mr. Dhinendra Raghav. Mr. G.K. Mishra ji. Miss Hema Arora. Miss Jyoti Luthra ji. Dr. Bhavna Chibbar. Miss Mamta Badana. Miss Mamta Badana. Next, Dr. Manju Jangid. Clapping should be on. Mr. Dhirendra Raghav ji. Yes, Miss Uma, can you take? Yes. Mr. Neeraj Mahipal Chawla. Miss Neeraj Mahipal Chawla. Miss Uma Sisodia. Miss Uma Sisodia. Next we have Miss Philomena Gonsalves. Miss Philomena. Miss Pooja Kumar. Next in line we have Miss Pooja Kumar. After Miss Pooja, Miss Dr. R.K. Sharma. Mr. Rakesh Kumar Shukla. Mr. Shubhankar Bhattacharya. Next one is Vikram sir. Next one is Dr. Jyoti.